All right, our last guest has so many books she can't even contain them under one author name. Lyda Morehouse. I don't know what her other author name is. I hope she'll tell us. Lyda Morehouse, ladies and gentlemen.
I cannot compete with time-traveling sperm. Holy crap, lady, I hate you so much. I don't even want to go on. Okay, so my other pseudonym is Tate Hallaway. I write romances, but not with time-traveling sperm. And I'm not going commando either, damn it. And actually, I live tweeted this on my Facebook page. Wow, my hair is stuck in my glasses. And I just want to tell you guys that all of your introductions about what you were reading, totally awesome. Made me really jealous that I have to read this. Okay, I'm reading from my most recent. This book came out a while ago, but it's my most recent ebook, Resurrection Code. And I'm just gonna. It's short. We'll get this over with. All right. I know, right? Chapter 5. Mouse, Cairo, Egypt, present day. Leaning back, I cross my arms in front of my chest. I hate it when Satan fucks with my head. I know he smiles like that just to get under my skin. And by the way, he really is talking to Satan. I have to editorialize this why I picked a really short thing because I knew it would take me 20 minutes to get through 5 seconds. Thank Allah, my worm is stealing Morningstar's stuff even as we speak. While I fume incoherently, Deidre actually says something helpful. Well, maybe we should focus on where she might be now. Morningstar picks up his fork, stabbing into the baklava. He cuts a large section. I suspect he enjoys our rapt attention, so I try to resist the urge to jump out of my seat and shake him until he tells us everything he knows. I'm beginning to think we may have known the same person after all. It's just hard for me to think of Muhammad as a her, despite what I know. Just tell me Muhammad was alive when you left, I say. She was. He sounds disappointed. Morningstar uses his fork to push a string of honey around his plate for a moment, lost in memory. He looks up at me and without his customary pride says, but I destroyed her reputation and drove her from the path of righteousness. She was not spared the wrath of God, not one bit. You are such a fucking bastard, I smell but spit. I am. His brown eyes snap up at me. The hellfire dances around his pupils. But where was Muhammad when you left her, I wonder? Blackout. Going back in time a bit. The lights in Franklin's hair danced hypnotically. But it wasn't their mesmerizing pattern that enchanted me the most. It was the luxurious scent of fresh, cool air wafting in from the house. Beside me, Muhammad stifled a groan of pain. My friend's hurt. Can we come in? Of course, darling. Mi casa, su casa, and all that. Franklin stepped out of the way to let us pass. Walking through the door was like traveling back into a better time. Air conditioning cooled and dried the interior. Lights flickered on the tables and computers hummed on desks. It even smelled good. Not a hint of decay, rot, or Nile. Unlike me. Franklin crinkled his nose and made a disapproving noise when I came near. Oh, good God, what have you been rolling in? Stop right there. We had just entered the alcove of the carved glass screens when Franklin put a hand on my shoulder to stop me. I'll get Pierre to help your friend. You go upstairs and take a shower, little rat. Franklin snapped his fingers impatiently. Pierre! Pierre appeared, a sullen, half-naked French lad with muscles and styled hair right out of some fashion magazine, and looked completely put out by our very presence. Take the poor injured dove into the couch and fetch him some tea and sandwiches. Little rat and I will join you in a moment, Franklin told Pierre. I didn't really expect to be separated from Muhammad quite so soon, but Pierre swept him out from under me. Your lover's in good hands. Now go upstairs. Vente pronto. I started to protest that Muhammad and I weren't lovers, and that he'd be particularly horrified to hear someone suggest we were, but with so many of my dealings with Franklin, I found myself obeying his good-natured orders unthinkingly. Evil was seductive like that. We're going to leave it there. The end.